Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. I'm just jumping right into it, alright? I don't even care. Jumping right into this game. I love this so much. Today, we have to look for alter ego. Okay, first thing first, to the dining hall. So alter ego went missing if you guys did not see last episode. I found myself surprisingly high spirit and hurried to the dining hall. When I found out what was waiting there for me, is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? Where is everybody? There were only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko, who obviously are the 3 that did not take alter ego. So including me. Only 4 people? Alright, so only 4 people are here. God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
let's wait a little longer to find the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited... So it's 8 o'clock, we've been waiting here for a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste have missed a day. Have never missed a day till now. Hiro. Oh yeah, why is he not here? And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look after alter ego, and they're not here. Something must have happened. Huh? I was careless and too distracted by alter ego, but Monokuma gave us a motive. There is no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive. Huh?
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive.
So someone killed someone to get alter ego back and get money and get out of here? What? So, double motivations? I don't know.
What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, wow, am I right?
I don't think anyone's dead. Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. So did someone actually die? There's no way. Anything can happen here. And you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall. Oh no.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school while I check the second floor. Okay, then I guess I'll check the 3rd floor. Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away. I really hope nothing happened. Okay, so someone's dead, obviously. So do I. But who? If it's Hifumi, then I don't care. But if it's anyone else, so then I'll start caring. Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the 1st floor of the school. But if Celeste, Hiro, or Taka are dead, you're already gonna die. I'm coming for the killer who did it. Alright? Nobody, if Celeste, Hiro, or Taka are dead, then the killer's gonna die. Okay. I rushed to the 1st floor of the school. Okay. I need to look around the 1st floor. Please be Hifumi, don't be the others. Even if it's Byakuya or Toko, I'm fine with that. Just don't be those 3. Surely. Jim. I was assigned to the 1st floor of the school. God damn it. Here. In this little thing. Nothing here. Alright, let's just look. Let's just look around. Yes. Oh no. Someone come here. What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking. The 3rd floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away, I saw her standing in the hallway. Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I better get to the others, right? I'm gonna go get him. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room. What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got into the rec room was... Oh. Oh shit. Wait, what? You got beaten up. It was Celeste and she was hurt. That's it? What is that? What is that there? What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. Justice Hammer. Oh, don't tell me Taka killed someone. There's only Taka who would use something called a Justice Hammer. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? Justice Hammer 1. This is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. What? Okay, but I don't know why Hina freaked out about this. If Hina wouldn't have freaked out about just that. Alokra, I don't have time to think about this. What do I have time to think about? What am I looking for? Oh my god, you. What do you have to say? Makoto, Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. But I doubt it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And when that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there... Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura. Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. Strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, I woke up this morning a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not over yet. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that there may be a mistake. Anyway, that was where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then it was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots or whatever it took me. Why is your face suddenly normal?
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It was a necessary skill for survival. Yeah, she values survival a lot, we know that. She was planning to adapt here. Anyway, the important thing now is we go search for that suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked into the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not allowed. He had with him Hifumi. It's Taka or Hiro. Is Hifumi dead? Oh, I'm fine with that, I don't care. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Wait! This is great news! Shouldn't we start looking for him then? No, it's fine. Celeste, did anything happen did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed us. This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean I was able to photograph this suspicious individual without him realizing. Seriously, let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would not do you too good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. What is that? That's one of fucking probably shit. That's probably one of Monokuma's things, huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Oh, it's someone in a robot costume with R-U-I-U-J. What? Ryuj. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away. And I looked this right after being attacked. In other words, it was a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe and understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad, we have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where the mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When you left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
Yeah, but you yelled. She should have been here. Bro, if anyone hurts Kyoko, then they're not even dead. They're gonna be disintegrated. I don't even care. Nobody's gonna hurt Kyoko in this game, alright? Nobody's gonna hurt Kyoko in this shit. This is bad. If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. Oh no. Don't do this. I can't live this again. Not after what happened. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Nothing happened to Kyoko, please. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss? Okay, it's just you. Yeah, you guys playing a game or something? Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi? Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. No, please do not kill Kyoko. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together. No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later. Well, fine. Looks like something interesting is going on. Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe. I think it came from the library. The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door to the library... It hurts. Why are you covered in blood? We found Hifumi seriously injured. Alright, so that robot thing clearly injured him. Are you okay? I don't care. I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. What are you talking about? Robo Justice? But why is he still alive? It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bombed me right on the head with it. A hammer that big? I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. Why is it coming out your mouth?
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds. You know, would you like some? I've never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? The only reason I'm talking to him is to find out what happened. That guy was Robo Justice. This Robo Justice you are referring to, this is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. And of course you come out of nowhere. It's him. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go. Where's Taka? Thanks, everyone. Bro, does nobody care about Taka? We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How are you feeling, Hifumi? Do you want me to look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy though. That was quick.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while. Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should head to get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
yes.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. First one, now 2.
So in other
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first 2. If you got him with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up earlier this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the 3rd floor and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me. That must have been what I witnessed around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me into the library and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30, in other words, he would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Okay, so those two are clearly innocent. Anyway, so that means that Byakuya and Toko were together at that time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked were the only two we haven't seen yet. Hiro and Taka. I forgot about Hiro. That's right? That's it, right? Bro, Hiro or Taka, if either one of them are dead, I can't. By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Oh, no, bro! We still don't know where Kyoko is. Where could she have disappeared to? Bro, nobody should have fucking messed with Kyoko. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman. She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on, Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them, huh? I'm referring to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible. It's not possible. There's no way. Isn't it? The woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity? Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on finding the suspicious individuals.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Bro, if Kyoko's actually like the spy, then I don't know who to trust anymore. I trusted Sayaka, one of my favorites. She betrayed me. I can't have Kyoko betray me as well. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit, and you will 100% not catch up. Understood. Take care of yourself. Okay, let's go. So whoever that was running around, why they're wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor then. You bastard. You won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, well what should we yell?
Just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter. Then it is. Okay? Huh? Or doya, or whatever. Just yell as loud as enough so we can hear you. Doya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever, just hurry up and start looking. Okay, let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission you. We spread out in every direction to track down the costumed suspect. Alright, Genocide Jill actually, you know, I don't really hate Genocide Jill at all. If I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't hate Genocide Jill. I prefer her so much over Toko. So much. Reality isn't everything. I never read the chalkboards I read. That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor? Why is she on the third floor? I sprinted up to the third floor. So something dragged her to the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone heard the scream, had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down to the hallway and then disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh my god, why are you back all of a sudden? Well, it's really true, but it doesn't matter right now. What? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi? He's in the nurse's office. We don't care about him. This is back. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why do we split into two groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well, then. Makoto and Hina, you come to me with the to the nurse's office. I don't want to come. I'll leave the capture of the suspicion individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. Okay, whatever. We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor. Bro, fuck Hifumi. I don't give a shit about him. He's in the nurse's office. Come on, let's go. Okay, fine, let's go. The nurse's office was over here. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what we greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. What? Is he dead? Oh! Everything was covered in red. Well, that's pink. In the center of the red was Hifumi.
No!
Ah, what a tragedy. He will be missed very much. Yeah. Oh, it looks like something very bad happened here. Very bad? Should we phrase it as very bad? I think that might be grammatically incorrect. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Hey, if you think about it, now the girls' locker room has more privacy. Alright, we gotta think about the upsides. Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. Body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? Okay, so it's not Celeste. It's not Hina. It's not... It had to have been Hiro or Taka. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste says that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected. One strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer. There can only be no doubt the suspicious individual going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever is hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hole. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right? Well, we don't know if it's Robo Justice we saw in the nurse's office, we saw running.
Are you okay?
We can't figure that part. We can figure that part out later. Right now we have to tell the others. You're right.
So
Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm just not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. Wait, what? This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway. So it's not... What's her name? Kyoto. It's not Kyoto. Back of the hallway. Oh, so back here. Obviously that's blocked off. So is someone in the lab? Someone's in the lab. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. The presence is coming from there. Over there, in the bank. In the bank? In the back. There's no banks in this game. No, I didn't mean to click that. Okay, go there. I left through the doorway. And when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting to greet me. What? Huh? No! Taka, no! Why? Take me, not him! Will you kill me, not him? No! Oh! Not Taka, bro! Oh! Why'd you have to kill Taka? He was a G. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka dead. Bro, why? I don't care about Hifumi. Hifumi can go die. But you don't kill Taka. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body is discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. And there's some guy named, there's some psycho named ROBO Justice going around murdering people. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? And, what's her name? Kyoko fainted, meaning she's gonna turn into Genocide Jill in a few seconds. Toko? Don't tell me, Toko too. Toko's not dead. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood. Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Okay, what do you have to say? Nothing. Bro, they murdered my boy! The killer's dead. I'm telling you that much right now. Whoever the killer is dead. The floor is covered in Taka's drying blood. And nobody has any... Oh! A hammer 4 maybe? Another hammer. And now it's Justice Hammer 4 and it's bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2, but this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to what happened to number 3? Ah, what's the matter? Well, and when you mentioned it, Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too. What? Hifumi's been killed? Yeah. Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi's dead, right? Well, that's not old. It is gone. Huh, what's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. Bro, some weird, creepy shit is going on right now. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was just there a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. Where's Kyoko? If Kyoko's behind the killing, there's no way. Kyoko, no, you can't be behind the killing. It's not Kyoko. I refuse to believe it's Kyoko. But she's the only one who's not here. Don't tell me it's Kyoko. It's not Kyoko. I'm still sticking. It can't be Kyoko. Is it Kyoko? Is Kyoko the killer? And then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. I mean, Byakuya accused Kyoko of being a spy. I think Kyoko's the killer. I think it's Kyoko. Kyoko's the one who killed them, isn't it? She's the only one who's not here. And the others have been tagging along. Like, relentlessly. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First of all, there's 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. No! I know. Hina, I'm in just as disbelief as you, okay? I'm just as sad. Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh? I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she's still unconscious. Wait. So you knew she was still up there? And you said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me whenever I go. We'd be better off without her. Bro, she's gonna turn into some genocide jack and kill you. You bastard. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting right now. We have to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room and at full speed. And when we got there, The body's gone. Toko, the body's gone. Thank God you're okay. But right away as I noticed, there was something very different here. Taka's gone. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, has disappeared. This can't be happening. Is Kyoko trying to hide the bodies? She's trying to do something with them. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappear. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing this crime spree. We gotta hurry and catch him before he kills all of us. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone was together on the 3rd floor. After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time you all came here as a group to from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko. Oh yeah, Hiro's still gone. I keep forgetting about Hiro, but he's like one of the best ones, so how could I forget about it? Kyoko is my favorite, but I'm starting to think she's responsible. Who are still missing. So it's Hiro or Kyoko. One of them are the killers. Hold on a second. Kyoko has been an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. Oh yeah, so it's not Kyoko. Is Hiro the killer? That is a plot twist I never saw coming. Actually, we don't know if he is, but... There was no question she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? Yeah, I am. So what? That's not it at all. Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi. Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations can be very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh yeah.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule. I'd mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also be refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed. So since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility for any more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, and the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where'd she go? Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can move forward.
So then...
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I mean, I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay then, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. 2 missing bodies. Where would they be? So obviously nowhere on the 3rd floor. I'm assuming. So let's go down. I better look around this floor first. Oh, they are on the 3rd floor. Okay, never mind. So let's go check the classroom. Also, why is Celeste out of character? Probably because she was attacked. I'm guessing. She can't possibly be the killer. It's literally just not possible. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. I didn't know that. You mean
Indeed.
I found them? Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura we'll go on ahead. The bodies were in the repository? I don't know where that is. I have no idea where that is, actually. I have absolutely no clue as to where that is. That's art. That's obviously the the thing. Where's the repository? I don't know where it is. What's this? Rec room. Sit down. I don't know where that is. Oh, wait. Isn't it in the art room? I think I know. So, in the art room, and then in the room behind the art room. So here. Are the bodies in here somewhere? Yeah, I know that. So, they're there. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Yep, they're both here, right? I'm assuming. Someone's moving them around. The two bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Ding dong, ding dong.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Yeah, we know that. We discovered them so long ago. What are you on about? And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma files. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but then I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but it turns out I was right. Just hand it over already. Now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see you later. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left to uncover is the culprit. I just spat all over my keyboard. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know. Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. No. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Who would do this? Why? Why? Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. Poor Hina, bro. The tears landed on Himufi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Himufi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh my god! Are you serious? Why are you alive? Why is he alive, bro? So Taka died, but this fat sack of shit is still alive. That wasn't...
He's alive again?
He's alive again?
Where am I?
You're supposed to be dead. Good night. Go to sleep.
Cold. So cold. Is Hifumi!
Is winter coming? That's what he was about to say.
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
Yeah, you said that. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. Oh, the light.
Reaching out like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Say it!
Yasu. Hiro.
No! No! Hero's the killer! The chill dude is the killer! His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. So he woke up just to give us the killer, okay. Absolute undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't resolve a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. What do you mean, meat? You're just angry, going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now the game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps
Yasuhiro Hagakure? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. That is the only person he could have been referring to. And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hiding their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends? Well, so, the game obviously wants us to think Hiro's the killer. But there's no way it's that obvious. It's no way it's that easy. Remember, what do you call it, when Mondo was the killer? It was like, oh, Toko's the killer. Oh no, Byaku's the killer. Oh no, Mondo's the killer. Right? Like, there's no way. Yeah, I'm going as far as saying it's not Hiro. We think it's Hiro. Unless it's just a straight up extremely fast execution. In that point, it might be Hiro. But I don't think the game would make it that obvious that it's Hiro. Or it could be, and I'm just a complete idiot. Actually, no, there's no one else it could be but Hiro. Because everyone was buddy together the whole time. Yeah, it's Hiro. It has to be Hiro. There's no one else it could have been. Unless Monokuma killed him, which, why would that happen? One of the kills was definitely Hiro. The other one we're not sure. The other one could have been someone else. One of the kills was 100% Hiro. To kill 2 of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look like that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I have to do it. Bro, why did Hiro have to kill him? First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada. Oh, that's his full name. My bad. And Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death was for each was a blow to the head. It is a thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, that's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem after all. The events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has been an alibi for when Celeste and Himufi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Yeah, so Kyoko could technically be a killer. Oh, it is 100% 2 killers. 100% 2 killers did this. Both the kills were not by the same person. You know what? You want to know why? Because we saw one of them going down the hole. We saw one of them. Then, when we went down, then we heard something from down. We went down, we saw Hifumi was dead, or we thought he was dead. He was dead, kinda, for a first time. So that was, but the killer was upstairs, so how could the killer can't teleport, obviously, so it has to be 2 people. And in that case, that can literally only mean that Hiro and Kyoko are both the killers. So, I think the killer is Hiro and Kyoko. But what is it? You have an accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? Accomplices. I don't know how to say it, my bad. I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
speaking of which,
I'd like to ask the bear...
If there is an accomplice, do they also...
Accomplice, my bad, not accomplice. What is an accomplice?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So are you saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might insist in a murder, only one black man can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words...
Then we only need to figure out who that one black end is that did the killing, right? Just like normal? Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened, so just one person. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down for the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. There can be 2 double kills here, technically. So, Taka and Hifumi are dead, but then 2 more can also die, if there were 2 killers. So there can only be one Blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. Yeah, but after 2 kills, it's just... After 2 kills... She could go ahead, and she could kill Hiro. Basically betraying him to get out of here. That's what she could be doing. So it's very possible that she is also another killer. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone in a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. Oh, she's back all of a sudden. What? I'm offended. You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack. Bro, she's such a perv. Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard about Hifumi's scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna like kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then,
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind. Do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on this investigation anyways.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. The whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file 3 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. My voice hurts so much. Oh, my bad. Truth bullets. Bro, this information isn't shit. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, let's look at the report card. So they're both dead now. Dead. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still dead. Still alive. He's dead, but I wouldn't have updated yet. These 2 are dead. Damn, people dropping like flies. What the hell? God damn. Let's look. I'm just looking around for info. She's very mysterious. We haven't found out like almost anything about her, which is why I'm skeptical as if she's even a killer. What the killer could have done, which we're assuming is Hiro, but we don't know for sure. What Hiro could have done is manipulated, what's his name? Hifumi, We know Hifumi is, Hifumi is really manipulative. Celeste pushes him around all the time. Hiro could have manipulated Hifumi to killing Taka. And then Hiro killed Hifumi himself. It could have been a manipulation and then a kill by Hiro. That is what could have happened. That is a possibility because we didn't. Because we discovered Taka after we discovered Hiro, right? No, we discovered Taka after we discovered Hifumi, right? We saw someone going down, but it doesn't mean that they necessarily went there to kill him. It could have been to hide evidence, and we didn't see anyone return. I don't know. I'm still very, very confused. So I'm probably not the best one to take info from here. All right, let's search. Taka, he'll never move again. Damn it! According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? Who would kill Super Saiyan Taka like that? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here? The repository? All the way from the first floor to the third floor? And all without anyone noticing it? Yeah, Hiro looks kinda strong, right? How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can't think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's right, his glasses. Wait, what? When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. He faked his death. He faked it, and then he was actually killed. No, that wouldn't make any sense. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Look at his mouth as well. That should be a bigger concern. Mallet. There are hammers of all different sizes on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets. Could the Justice hammers been designed using these as a model? Either way, all these hammers are obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Are the Justice hammers still there? We need to go check. You.
So,
Hey, Makoto. I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got to the repository, when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why? Is it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Sure. Yeah, let's go look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. Yeah, and Hiro is pretty big. He could fit in there. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor when we split and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her scream, we quickly made our way up to the 3rd floor. There's something very off about Celeste in this. She was near the nurse office when she made us all go upstairs. But when we went back downstairs, then we found the body. Hold the phone. Hold the goddamn phone. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, my bad. So Celeste said someone was on the 2nd floor. She's also acting very strange. She's usually super calm and content, but right now she's like freaking out and stuff, which is weird. She also claimed she was injured before, but now she's instantly better. Could Celeste and Hiro be working together? It could be Celeste and Hiro. I don't think Kyoko is responsible. Or we could go with my claim before, where Hiro made what's his name? Hiro made Big Mac kill Taka and then killed Hifumi. Or we could take Hiro out of this, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense because... Wait a minute. Actually, we can take Hiro out of this. No, we can't, but like, let's just assume we're taking Hiro out of this. Celeste could have manipulated... We know Celeste has manipulated, what do you call it? What's his name? She has made him do his dirty work, like make Celeste tea and stuff. She's bossed, what's his name? What's his name? Big Mac. I'm just gonna call him Big Mac. She's bossed Big Mac around. She's made him do stuff for her. So, she could have like manipulated him into believing Taka stole alternate ego, and then convinced Big Mac to kill Taka, and then what happened? And then when she went down to the, down to the nurse's office, she made us all go to the 2nd floor, and she, what do you call it? She finished off Big Mac. That is what could have happened. That's what could have happened. I still kind of believe it's Hiro more than I believe it's, I kind of still do believe it's Hiro more than I believe it's Celeste. I don't think it's Kyoko anymore. I think it's either Hiro or Celeste. And I don't think it's an accomplice. I think either one of them did it. And then she could have manipulated, what's his name? She could have manipulated him into not giving her away. Manipulated him into, what do you call it? Putting the blame all on Hiro. That could have happened. It is a possibility. But again, I do still feel like it's Hiro who did it. It's either Hiro or Celeste. I don't think it's Kyoko, and I don't think there's any accomplices in this. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. Yeah, see, she's not matching up to how she usually is. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. She could also just be freaked out because he attacked him to begin with. I was walking the stairs, so I headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. She didn't say he disappeared, she said disappeared. And then... Yeah! Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad, come on. We have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. Wait! You know what I just realized? I just realized something. Hifumi's not dead there. Hifumi's not dead. Right when his glasses were bloody, he's not dead. And I can understand, and I can explain why. There were two separate announcements, body announcements. There was one when Taka was found, there was one when Hiro was. There was one when Taka was found, there was one when Big Mac was found. Here's the thing, okay? I know I'm getting very analytical, but that's what this game is literally about, so... Notice how there was a second announcement when we discovered both the bodies after we already knew they were dead. Like, we discovered where the hider put them. Then the announcement rang. So, you know what that means? We just assumed Hifumi was dead. In reality, that announcement was for Taka, because he was confirmed dead. And then, what do you call it? Hifumi baited... Hifumi, suddenly his glasses were, no longer bloody, meaning either they were wiped, which is unlikely, or he was hit with a second blow, which was an actual one that finished him off, and he was made to make everyone believe Hiro did it. And that's number one. Number two, notice his face in both of them. In the other one, his mouth is extremely stretched up, almost like he's exaggerating it. But in the second one, his mouth is like normal, as almost if it was natural. I'm really starting to become a detective. Look at me. Okay.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered that Taka's body was in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to this nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the conscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating or something? All this or something? This time Taka's body had disappeared. So from there we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies and we'd headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered that the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay. Oh, this could have been used to move Taka. It's a dolly that doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the outer room before. I guess it was used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheels. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheels of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. Which is was that the explanation for? Yep. There's obviously a security camera which provides no benefit. There's a monitor that provides absolutely no benefit. There's you, who I don't ever see providing any benefits ever. In fact, you actually tried to, what do you call it? You actually tampered with one of the murder scenes before, Chihiro's. Byakuya, do you really think Hiro did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said was when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
In other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you think that's really enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured out if we could find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me, why they bother killing two people? What? Because all the rules say, all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I keep spitting on my keyboard, come on now. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. We're not friends. I already knew that. Huh, what's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung up in the air as he left the repository. So he thought it was no fun because we instantly found out it's Hiro, and now he's saying things are getting interesting. And it's very obvious that it's Hiro, making me think this game is trying to play reverse psychology on us, and it's not actually Hiro. Even though I accused him earlier. And I still don't think it's Kyoko. This might not be Hiro after all. This might actually be Celeste, like I just said. I think it's Celeste who made the kill. I think it's Celeste who manipulated Hifumi to make the kill, and then made Hifumi, and then Hifumi faked his death. They went upstairs, and she finished off Hifumi. So I actually think Celeste is the murderer, which is so bad, bro. I'm hoping I'm wrong because Celeste. What do you call it? Celeste was one of the coolest characters for me. If Celeste is actually the killer, there's no way. Then she's just, first of all, pure evil. Okay. I think you might have ruined Celeste for me. She's kind of... Okay, let's just get right back. I was gonna say she's kind of dumb, but like... I was gonna say she's smart, but... Okay, let's just get back in. I'll explain later. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell what it was? Boom, 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 boom. Monitor. Boom. We spoke to you already, did we? Follow me. After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split around and looked around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? So no one could beat us here. Unless the person who is pretending to be on the case with us, who is Celeste. And notice how she is so confidently just accusing Hiro again and again. Well, we all are. Even I was, but... How she's like, oh, it's Hiro. Okay, we know it's Hiro. Let's just keep searching, though. Who locked it? Why is it locked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search of the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There must be some hidden clue in there somewhere. Is there anything else? There's nothing else here. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door was designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there was no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone. Repository door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Alright, let's leave this place. Okay, so... No, not this way. Oh, wait, let's go back to the murder scene. Why are you here? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool in the blood of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. Blood was on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could only mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both the rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should have definitely been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Alright, let's go this way. No, which way is it again? Where am I? Oh, there. Alright, this way. Damn, those metal plates look disgusting. It's like there's someone shit on them. Hi. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, yeah? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seems to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could have not been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yo, while she was in the bathroom, you quickly ran. And... wait, no, you couldn't have moved it. Oh, when you guys went to the bathroom, he went upstairs. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, wait, let's just keep talking. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible. Yep. So obviously, that's a lie, and Hifumi wasn't dead. He was playing dead. Trash can. Is there anything inside? Oh wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. Yep, that's 100% Hifumi's. He used it to clean his glasses because he couldn't see in front of him. So we already know Hifumi was not dead, he was just playing dead. Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Okay. Anything else? What's this? Refrigerator. Is there anything in there? Oh. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. They weren't there before. Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. No, they weren't there before! Oh. Okay, our guy's an idiot. That's clearly... There might be some more stuff here though. So we've interacted with the hammer. We've interacted with the trash can. We've interacted with all this shit. We've interacted with that. We've interacted with the monitor. We've interacted with all that. And we've interacted with all that. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Do you have anything else to say? Yeah, she has nothing to say. Oh, what is this? What did I just pull up? Oh yeah, we have a transcript. I forgot about this. Well, it doesn't really prove useful to us, so I'm not gonna use it. The bathroom. Well, we can't go inside, obviously. Obviously, we can't go inside. It wouldn't work. Yeah, I thought that maybe all the bathrooms would be unlocked for this investigation. Obviously, nothing here. Yep. Where is Hero? Where is Hero? Okay, so we're not supposed to go up there. There's nothing different about this. Secret beauty. Nothing different about this. There's the door. Yep. So nothing here. Obviously nothing here. I'm just trying to check this place out, you know. Obviously there's gonna be nothing there. Alright, let's just keep looking around. Alright, nothing here. Okay, we already checked there. Obviously there was nothing there. Would there be anything in the gym? I don't think so. There's all kind of stuff on the upper shelf too, but I don't see anything worthy worrying about. Nothing in the gym. So there's nothing there. So there's nothing on the first floor at all. Alright, I found like nothing! This is annoying. You know, let's check the classrooms. Probably nothing here, but I've seen Taka here the most times. Oh, wait, yeah, let's check here because we saw something here. Wait, what's in there? What's that? Celeste, we should really attack with this Justice Hammer one. What the heck is this thing? I don't know. I think we checked this place already. There's nothing here, right? Okay, I have a new plan. Okay, I'm gonna instead. No, I don't want to be in here actually. No. I've already searched this area. I'm gonna search for Hiro or Kyoko. It has to. What do you call it? I'm gonna search for one of them. That might make our little game just that much easier. Alright, so I'm gonna search for them. Hopefully we can find them. Alright, in here maybe. Probably not, but... Hey, we don't know where anyone could be hiding. Oh, this room is the same as like... Okay, it's been changed to match how it was before. Someone hiding in the bathroom, maybe? We don't know where anyone could be, so I'm just looking around and shit. I've seen Hiro in there before. What's the point of this? What is this? What's the point of it? There's nothing there. There's literally nothing over there. Look in here. Anyone here? Library. Check there. I'm just checking everywhere. Yep. Okay. Anyone in here? Nobody. Excuse me? So what am I looking for then? I have genuinely no idea. I'm so confused right now. I'm struggling. I might have to search this up. I'm not going to yet. But I just don't know what to search for. I'm gonna go back to the crime scenes. Not that one, because we already went there. I'm gonna go to this one. And I'm gonna see... Oh, it's starting to lag. I can't see where I'm going. Can you see the spike lag? No. Wait, I'm back here? See this lag? Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna check if there's anything over here that I missed. The machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. What's that up there? That's a security camera. That's about it. Okay, let's keep searching. Is there anything to do with this? Oh, this top. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. I just recently too. Yeah, I know exactly where it's from. Okay, so we've interacted with her, this. Alright, so I'm gonna go, obviously. So, oh, what? So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Okay, I've been just running around mindlessly doing jack shit, but whatever. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Check out Hero's room. What's waiting for me there? I'm not checking out Hero's room, bro. I'm trying to locate. Alright. So where is it? This thing. Interact with that. And then move again. Yep. Yes, the mat. Can you interact with the... You cannot interact with the goddamn mat. Okay, whatever. Okay, maybe we should go to Hero's room. Okay, fine, let's go to Hero's room. Okay, let's go. At least I know where that is. It's spike lagging so much. And that pisses me off, but... Yep. Okay, let's go Hero's room then. Let's go. Okay, it's right down this way. I was about to search it up, but I didn't. I didn't search it up. I did not search it. Oh. Here's Hero. Hero! The door is unlocked? Why is it unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say, go look. That might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Did I just say Byaku? What did I say? Oh, this is pretty cool. This is Hero's room. There are all kind of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I'm searching his room. I'm searching all this shit. So obviously there's the security camera, the bed, the boxes. What are these? I think there's something in the cardboard boxes. These blueprints for something, and hold up. Some things look like something made out of. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this ROBO Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Yeah, the handwriting shit. That's what bothers you. Hero's handwriting's really good. That means this is not Hero. This is someone trying to impersonate Hero. Okay. So someone might have done the Swapperoonie rooms trick with Hero. Like with that, what Sayaka did with me. Or someone discovered Hero's room was unlocked, put a bunch of boxes, and just made a diagram. Obviously, didn't know Hero had good handwriting. Okay. Yep. So yeah, that's more confirmation that it's not Hero. Apart from that, everything's the same. can't interact with anything else. The door? I soundlessly check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Yep. Big news, big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Oh, finally. What? Is she okay? Where's she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? In Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Huh? Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran to the second floor as fast as I could. Alright, there's some shit going on that I don't fucking understand, but whatever. They're all there. Okay. Kyoko and... Whew. Man, I had the worst day. Hero? Hero? Why are you wearing that? Hero? Yeah, duh. Who else would it be? That's a good question. Huh. Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko is the one that found him. Apparently that ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you. Okay, I'll ask Kyoko eventually. I am positive that such a suspicious individual that is the suspicious individual that attacked me. Okay, Kyoko, what do you have to say?
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Then it looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been this whole time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Well, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It just pains me to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid frigging thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. I knew Hero was innocent, and so was Kyoko. It took me a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't this kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So
More to the point, nobody but Hero would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. In other words, is it obvious? It is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went attacking everyone was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We won't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You can't talk your way out of this one. It's been decided you killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around. Yeah, that proves already that it's not Hero. There must be a fake hero running around. You're the one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker? Yeah, but how could he lock himself in the costume if he was the one wearing the costume? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume. Oh.
See, look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all.
Bro, you're gonna fall in the water. Take that off.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, Now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see? It's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's exact body exactly. Then, there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on the lines of defense, then show us some evidence. Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? Who cares? Hiro's the one without an alibi doing this whole thing anyway, which is how we know it was him. I mean, is this really true? I have no idea what could be happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I swear it looks different, though. It does not look the same. At least I think. Locker. There's a big locker near the pool. Yes, I know. Haven't I seen what everyone has to say? Hiro, you again. Oh, because you're normal now. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured it out that someone's been killed, right? Hey Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed. That's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right? Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Huh, unfortunate. Stop trying to trick us and just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know. That note. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find us, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote that all to trick me. Even if it's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yo! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it. Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right in my pocket. Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, you want us to believe you. You must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Okay. Looks like we're just kind of going back and forth on this shit. Now then, should we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said. Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Okay, I know for a fact that's false. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have any time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Oh, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and the note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko, Genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. I don't know how to say catastrophe. Voice crack. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I wanted you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared? No. So reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we? Sure.
Hey.
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway.
Anyway, we should Have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. I guess we should head that way for now. Alright, let's go. Wait, this way, right? Oh yeah, that's this one. I know where that is. I know where. No, I got it. I know where it is. I know exactly where it is. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movement was so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Yeah.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? He did? She's observant. Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, I just never realized how observant you were. Actually, I did, but like, not noticing the most insignificant details. Observant. No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving right. Most likely, when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that will mean the watch broke sometime just after 6.
right.
But last night, Tako's watch definitely wasn't broken. Yeah, how can you even see that? Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Hey, you, how long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointing directly at his wristwatch. So he does have a wristwatch, I just can't see it. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for the little boys and girls.
in other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to do this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. But why did Taka have to die? A piece of paper. He was so innocent during this entire thing as well. Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us with a few clues on his own. Bro, she comes in a few seconds and is already decoding this entire situation. Like, almost instantly, before any of us did before. Let's check yeah. Okay. Sure. So did you find anything?
indeed,
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right,
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so
Why is that?
it was just his pants, not his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. I already don't forgive him. Oh, we know exactly what that is. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find it out, so don't tell anyone else. For now. For new or now? That says new. No, now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. A note? I found a hole. Maybe yeah.
so,
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Yeah. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. So, clearly the killer over here is using notes to manipulate everybody. Who I still think the killer's Celeste, but I'm not 100% sure. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m., but the note says the road said asked him to meet at 6 a.m. And the equipment room is also different.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him, huh?
So...
Part of it has to be torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. So could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully. Why would anyone have been clutching the scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Yep. Okay, that's nice.
hey,
Bro, we're getting so many bullet notes. Bullet truths from, what do you call it? Kyoko just talking. That's literally all that's happening. And while we're at it, should I tell you the other thing? The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killing in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Yeah, we've found that out already. But we found out so much shit. We found out almost everything.
Excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school.
Sure, buddy.
See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Mario. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation. They were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma!
What? There's two! There's two! Why is there two? Hello, hello, hello. So there's a third? He's multiplied? There's obviously more of him. Wait. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks like that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I multiplied. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard. Can you tell which one is the real Monokuma? That was pointless. Can we just get to the elevator already? You're not playing along? Along? We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't just run away anymore. Hiro, you're gonna pay for your sins. I know it's not Hiro. I know 100% it's not Hiro. I told you already. I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. We know it's you, Celeste, alright? It's not Hiro.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get into the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You're right, I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... We'll find out soon enough. Someone right here, yeah, no shit. Now let's go. Let's go! I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began walking towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking... Yeah, whatever. We've read that before. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. Yeah, whatever. This place already looks different again. Why does he keep redecorating it? When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax, only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold on on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. Here we go. And so the culprit opened once again. The curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment. A deadly Yeah, we've... Okay, let's save. Okay, handbook. Truth bullets. Let's just go Monokuma file. Yep. 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 Yes. Yep. 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 Okay. Let's look at them. Okay, now they're listed as dead. Oh, we still have no skills. Alright, let's go. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out
Yeah, we already
who
know
done
this.
it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place.
Lies, lies,
He found
lies,
in that
lies.
suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know.
I know it's not him. Don't worry, Hiro. I'll defend you.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Oh, who?
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found.
I know it's
in your
Celeste.
room.
It's not
You
Hiro.
have to admit, the evidence
We've already
is
decoded the entire situation.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you?
He's innocent.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or before anything, we have to make that clear. Bro, my mouse keeps disconnecting. It's actually driving me insane. It's pissing me off. Hold up. Not yet. Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, and you are the culprit.
I know it's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
I know it's not him. It can't be him. Yep. Hiro's handwriting is neat. I remember.
Everything we found, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all that you are.
No, I forgot about that thing.
It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
no. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in you, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all...
No, it's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after
Yep.
Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Yes.
He's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The
I think so.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
Who was in the Robo Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question? Well, I don't know. The Illuminati, bro. That's right. Those dudes are super scary for serious. Okay, no more messing around. Let's actually do it. Hina. No, what? It's not Hina. It was Hiro. Bro, what am I saying? Hiro.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And it's a correct one.
You have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Yep, I know what they were.
Can you tell us what they were?
Yep. The things that were used to move Taka's body, must have been...
I got it!
There's still one more thing. The things that were used...
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yep. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Yep.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
I'm gonna revenge Taka. Alright? He was a G. He needs to be revenged right now. ASAP, no squeak.
So did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yep.
The dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame.
Byakuya is like a tutorial.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I never heard someone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change your mind. If I can just explain why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. I know exactly why. Fine, let me hear. Let's talk about reloading. One more ingredient. Ammo count. Okay. Oh, that's not that bad. Yep. So it's like reloading like a gun. That's cool. All right, sure. The moment of truth. What is this?
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you.
How do I reload again?
You miserable.
What is the reload button?
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
How do I reload?
I cannot agree.
Reload, bro!
You are a fool.
How do I reload?
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You miserable wretch.
Oh, it's...
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I was struggling to find the reload button for so long.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room, and as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the
Look how
dolly was
extremely, what do you call it, defensive Celeste is getting. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If you look at how the body was moved, it will become clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? I don't actually know. I have no idea.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
I think that's true.
There, the body
Was it true?
moved
Yeah,
to
that
the
was true. That's true.
repository, Correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push
Oh
the
my god, I missed it.
dolly
You can...
If you accept, then you must realize that who.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm supposed to highlight. I know what I'm supposed to highlight.
No, and from there.
Yeah, the culprit then loaded it onto the...
Now, keep in mind that.
Well, yeah, but all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, it's wrong. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together.
Yep.
Remember?
I remember, bro. I remember, Nate. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. Surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Yep.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well,
Look, Hero must be so relieved right now.
simply pushing the dolly with your feet.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume could have been taken off because, yeah, once it's on, you can't take it off. We saw that. What do you mean I have to live the rest of my life as Robo Justice? You've already taken it off. Oh, she's right. What? Looks like I just embarrassed myself. So, you can't take it off by yourself. My bad. That's what, like, that's what I meant.
The suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not?
She said she was peeking through the door.
Dragged away by Robo Justice?
She said she was peeking through a door, secretly trying to follow it. She's right in front of that thing. She's right in front of that suit.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
There's a second suit.
Do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How'd you get that hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have
Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I'm just trying to concentrate.
Maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything
And I'm
went down.
invested in this story like crazy. This shit is amazing. It slaps. It fucking slaps.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Oh, that's wrong. That's a lie. That's a lie.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something move around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
But why would Celeste be the killer, bro? I didn't want Celeste to be a killer. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. Yeah, you're trying to play into this lie a little too hard. It's almost hard to believe. He was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down to the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Then whatever that happened. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. Yep. This is bad. We have to go. Come on. Yeah. Yada yada yada. We already read all of this before.
To divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead.
Bro, how did, what do you call it? Celeste go from one of the smartest heroes, I guess not really hero, one of the smartest, how do you say it, characters, to one of the dumbest villains in the entire game. She's doing a horrible job at covering all this up. Okay. When we go back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead.
When
Yeah.
we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile,
No,
we had just
Toko.
discovered Taka's
Taka, I
body in
meant.
the equipment room.
Why did it have to be Taka? Take me instead. He was too young to die.
We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Yes. Why is my thing just not working
That's when I
sometimes?
told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Fumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that
But
she
then
was
dust all over my... Oh my god, what is this?
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
It can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
Can I please go forward? Why is my mouse like sometimes not working?
Exceptionally complicated.
I'm trying to fix it. Give me a second.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Hold on, let me just straighten this out.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of the case, I have to find them no matter what. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna revenge you, Taka. You were my bro, Taka.
So,
I'm gonna avenge Taka.
regarding
I'm gonna avenge him. I'm gonna avenge him.
He died before he threw
I'm
it.
gonna avenge him.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, we don't.
Taka came last.
No!
What makes you say...
Because of the number.
It's true that he... While Taka's dead,
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they all really used in that order? I know. I don't think it came first.
I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order the Taka came last.
No, are you serious?
Because of the number.
it's true that he... While Taka's dead,
See? So it's obvious Taka came. So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order the Taka came last. Because of the number.
it's true that he... While Taka's dead,
Come on.
So it's obvious.
Come on.
So, I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Wait, what? Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. It makes me think something weird's going on. Oh. Wait, I think I know. I got this. Just watch.
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if you got, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the justice.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
Okay.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true
What?
that Hifumi
No.
was killed
With justice while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
Come on, why do I suck so much at this?
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
Ah!
Because of the number.
It's true that Hifumi while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
Come on.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
I wasn't pressing anything though!
While Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
No, you
Hifumi
don't!
was killed with while Taka's dead.
See? So it's
This is not
obvious
fair.
Taka came-
This is unfair.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were.
I didn't mean to
killed
click
in.
that.
Taka
No,
came last.
I was no!
It's true that Hifumi while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious.
Oh, I'm wasting so much time.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
I clicked it in the wrong order. I'm doing so bad. No. Okay, last try. Let's do it.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in.
Yes.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
I didn't even have to click anything. There we go.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Okay. Evidence that proves that Taka was killed before Hifumi. That's something that relates to one time he must have died. Okay, yep. Got it. Oh no, I don't want to do this. Excuse me? Wait, what? Whoa! Nobody believes me. Nobody hears what I want to say. Give it another shot, yeah.
Refuse to give up yet.
Okay, go. Go. Okay, this part. Oh, I see. It's like a guess. Wrist. Oh, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Wrist. Watch. Where is it? Not supposed to click C. I didn't see the order. No. Alright. Again. I know what I was supposed to do. Okay, back at this again. Okay. S. K, no. T. No. Wait. W. I was supposed to click W. No. Where's the H at? Where's the H at? Where's the H at? Got him. There we go.
Now I understand.
Got him.
I got it.
Got him.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Yep. I remember that. We already saw that.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. And we made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Yeah. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together.
Yep, we know that. I should have read that. I missed it. My bad.
Office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since
Bro,
all
we're
of us
really
were
carrying
together,
Hero in this.
none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So now, Kyoko.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't
What do you call
figure
it?
out how to explain his body
What do you call
disappearance.
it? Kyoko's like the biggest detective in the world, bro. Just look at the gloves she wears. Those are detective gloves right there.
And according to what Celeste said,
I mean, obviously not the best detective, but the biggest detective here. We could have not been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Yes, it would.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the
He
dead
faked his death.
body were to move itself.
The dead body moved on its own?
No, not another ghost.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
Well, his music is amazing.
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
No, he wasn't. I predicted that he faked his death.
That it isn't possible.
It is possible. If the idea Hifumi was still alive is really possible, yep. It is possible. It is in fact possible. And I know it. No, it's not that.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually...
No. It is if Hifumi was dead. Without, and you know that surely you heard the body discovery and Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm sure the body announcement was only made once. Yeah.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead. Without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Well.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
I can't get that yet. So I have a plan.
Is why the announcement.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when
someone else's discovery, maybe?
In the nurse's office, there's a chance he...
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body that Hifumi...
I have only 2 hearts, so I have to be careful.
Are you really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yep.
Are you saying that when we first... there's a chance he...
No. It is if Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been...
Do that! Let's go! Boom, baby.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty. Huh? He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement.
The announcement did play when we found them together.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery. Yep. When was when?
I got it!
Yep.
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong, the body has been discovered. Yep.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Yep.
I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Yeah, that's correct, but there's something else.
Logic I have ever heard.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that
I
one.
do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events
Bada bing, bada
discovery
boom.
of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Yeah, you're obviously the killer. We know that, Celeste. That has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it. Yep. Make your argument. Fumi's glasses. I remember.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body, but his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how it was positioned,
I didn't mean to do that. No. No, my bad. My bad. It's Fumi's glasses. I know that.
the first time we found it, and then his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how it, there was no notable difference.
Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got
In
this.
fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Yep. It was this. Where is it? There.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Spot on.
I really doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What
You're
I'm
innocent.
saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
Yeah.
Assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood.
Oh, yes, I did pun on that. I didn't know that was what it was used for, but yeah.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Animal.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
I knew. I pulled that out so early on.
But that means he took part
I pulled that
in
out
the
so early on. I'm a detective. I'm a genius.
I just can't believe it. If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
I actually have no idea. Oh wait, maybe I do have an idea.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his...
Yep, you heard that correct.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Yep, we read this already.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so it's not the same?
In other words,
We know that.
the killer got in touch with another person besides Hira, and that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants! Nah, talk. We already knew that.
That's right.
Sometimes I just want to click them for the memes, but...
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Alright.
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
I'll just call Hifumi Huffy now.
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
How does she talk so perfectly with her tongue always sticking out? Man, Genocide Jack is really scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Alright, let's go. Make your argument. Wait, hold up. No.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But
Broken
remember what the
wristwatch.
note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
What happened at 6 a.m.? That's what I need to clear up.
Huffy had the note, right?
Classic
Then
clean
the
cloth.
person it was intended for
Broken wristwatch.
must have been Huffy.
But remember what the note said.
Oh no, I missed it. It has to be something with the TikTok thing, right? I'd only assume so.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was must have been Huffy.
But remember what time did it say? 6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Let's go.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
My bad, Geno Jack.
Put it like that. No further objections.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Alright. Easy.
I got it! When I
It's
searched
so
Taka's
easy.
body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means
Yep.
Hifumi knew the note was important.
Yes, we did. Yes, you did.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
Well, this is why I love Hero.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But
Wait, yeah, that's actually
Number
true.
3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository,
Oh, the wooden hammer.
the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
I understand it, though.
The file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Are you sure?
Which
I know
hammer
exactly.
was to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
I got it. The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case wouldn't become clear until we figured that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. I know exactly what the truth is. I got this. Yeah. Okay. Spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it justice?
Man, that was wrong. My bad.
What was used? Was it just maybe?
I have to stop rushing so much.
There's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
What? Want to stab your seriously adorable face? Hey, at least someone acknowledges. Alright. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh, my bad. The spotless hammer thing.
Just maybe justice. Well, whatever. There's one thing. How was the culprit able to move around? How did nobody witness them?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems fit. The murder weapon had to be...
And, that's about it.
Alright, wait.
What was used to... Was it justice? Maybe justice hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing. How was the culprit able to move around so free? How did nobody witness them?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to be... Check out murdergear.com/hammer...
Well, one thing seems... The murder weapon had to be one of the and...
That's about it.
I think I know what it is.
To kill, was it just maybe justice? Well,
I got exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is.
How did nobody...
Sounds like a Justice Hammer... Check out murdergear.com...
Well, the murder weapon had to be one of...
There we go! Okay, I have to stop rushing so much. I have to actually, like, let it play out.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But seriously? A different weapon?
Yeah, we saw it. It was an actual hammer.
A hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the justice hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about this. How there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but... Alright. Spotless hammer, that...
Based on the rules that even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
That is how the...
But that only really applies if in this case, however, there were 2 murders.
2 murders. Yeah, 2 murders. Wait, go back to the 2 murders. I think...
One person is completely the one who actually carried, assuming the rule holds true.
That is...
But that only really applies in this case, however, there were...
No, there's nothing about the... I don't think there's anything about the spotless hammer. I'm saying that
Based on the rules that have even if more than one,
there could have been... There would have been a benefit because one of them... both of them got a kill. So it would have counted. They would have both been blackened.
In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Okay, so now I just need to find out what to highlight.
Based on the
Yeah, this is gonna be...
have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true. It is...
Oh, yes. I kind of guessed there, but I'm happy.
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been 1 murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only 1 person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime, and based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Oh, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Except for the person The effort to make to convince us the two murders were exactly the same, the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at the series of connected events, but entirely separate incidences. Kyoko really is amazing, although when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
Understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the
Alright,
one
lover boy.
pulling Fumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Huffy to carry out a number of actions. In the end, murdered him. In the debates until now, the way the cases unfold when you consider all that, there is really only one person that seems to fit. I know exactly who it is. I know who it is.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit-brain, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Bro, she even dropped the accent. She dropped her fake accent. And she's talking in like her actual voice now, which proves she's starting to rage because she knows we're right.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Was it that only... what was it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? The screaming. Yeah, the screaming. Well, it's true that both of them did a lot of screaming, but I don't think that's it. The screaming, though. The screaming. I don't know.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow, something move at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down to the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yep, what was that? Came from downstairs. Yep, we saw all this already.
It was to get us to divide into two groups, so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Yep. Why don't we split up?
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
It's very unlike you.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way
Oh.
of telling him we are on the third floor.
I actually never thought of that.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything.
She's covered in lies, bro. She's an actor. She's an actor, she's a gambler.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Bingo, bango, bongo. Bazinga. That's bazinga right there.
What you mean?
You just got bazinga.
Deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
Talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. We're gonna die just like those guys did.
I
Died.
remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't
Oh my god,
know
you
what it means.
idiot.
You
Just
did.
kidding, I love you, hero.
Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Like Furia says, Celeste's comment doesn't make sense, but what is she alluding to? Alright, wanna come with file 3.
All I said was... We must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. Positively, we are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those... And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
She would only have known about Hifumi's death. Wait. Oh.
Wait, we are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like... And that is all...
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's odd. What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, we must really be enjoying the sight of us. We must be... We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like...
I got it! Yes! Ooh! There we go.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations.
Bro, she's not covering up anything she's doing.
Imagination.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. The only possibility is Hifumi and the suspect are dancing! Yes, I suppose in a certain light you could interpret it that way. Is this some kind of bad joke? Surely you can't be serious. I guess I was wrong. Oh no. I did that because I had one heart anyways, so I would have lost anyways, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go back. Let's do that again. Alright, see now I get all my hearts back. Alright, let's go.
That's right.
How do you
Yep. Yeah, we saw this. Back here again. Had been drinking. I mean, sometimes, you know, you gotta get, they're in the light of the mood, you know what I'm saying? I know, I don't really think that's right. Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Come on, let's have a little bit of fun, right? Okay, fine, let's actually do this properly. Obviously.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Let's see then. Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away, but is that really possible? Make your argument! Let's go. Let's get it. I don't really know. Either of those will be fine, I guess.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just dragged me. You tried to make me look like...
Yeah. Okay, whatever. We got. I already know which one it is. First of all, no, suit, costume. Yeah.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the there's no way they could stand up.
Let's get it. Oh my God, we're doing it. We're actually doing it.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend it the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and
oh my God, it's going.
Specially designed and stuffed Hero into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate? Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Oh my God, she's going crazy.
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
She even dropped the accent and everything.
Already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay
She's trying to put it back on. Hey Hifumi, who was it? Who was it that attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Right! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
You confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Yeah, he gave, yeah, Mr. Nagi, Miss Kirigiri. Yep.
That's right. Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
That is true. No, isn't it Celestia Ludenberg? Oh yeah, we did not believe that.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Yeah. Notice how hers is the only one that is shortened. Her full name is here, but none of them are also written by their nicknames. She has... Notice that. It's, what do you call it? It's a pretty big difference. Her full name is there. We also didn't believe her full name. And, wait. We didn't believe her full name, but that doesn't really matter here. Oh shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. There was something else. Yeah, it's only like that because that's how she prefers herself to be called.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you?
No, but the way you're acting like it.
Well, do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat
That's a lie.
over and over again?
I've actually picked up on this before. If you guys watch my previous videos, if you haven't, well, you should. I picked up that it's weird how only her nickname is written, but when you click the thing, it's her full name. She has like 2 separate ones, but the other ones' nicknames are not written. Their full names are written. Celestia still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. E-handbook. Oh, e-handbook. Yes. That was my argument to begin with.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name.
If there's one person here,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
you have how many times do I have to name? Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
How long
God
do you
damn
plan
it.
to go on for?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
I needed to hear her say moron, alright? My bad. I didn't even know she was gonna say it, but when I saw that in the dialogue, I was like, okay, I have to listen to that.
To be you, Celeste.
How many times do I name? Celestia Ludenberg!
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to contradict...
Bottom! Damn, the time went down fast.
That's it. The handbook.
What?
Anytime time you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
The handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook, so it has many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Give me the puppy dog eyes, come on.
Check. It's just my nature not to give up. Because. Until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I love this part. Hold up. I don't even know where to start. Where is this? Where is this place exactly? Are we assuming this is like, who's this? Is this Hero or is this goddamn, what's his name? Taka. Why is this here? This has no place. Chips. Time. Clock. I don't know. Wait, let's move on for now. Okay, this is Hero, this is Taka, okay.
The killer is you! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the ROBO justice suit. Next,
oh, look at Hero there.
He positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking them, while the killer
looks like some cartoon shit. It is, but
assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
yo, I'm just getting everything right now.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the
Not Taka, Super Saiyan Taka as well.
They called Taka.
You don't do Super Saiyan Taka like that. Nah, they did my boy dirty.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Yeah, I'm glad Hifumi's dead. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. Let him die. I'm not even sad about that. Taka's the real one I'm sad about.
number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
did I really just get everything right? First try. I was just like, I've never gotten all of this right off the bat before in any of the previous ones. This would actually be crazy.
Was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile,
not Toko, bro. Taka. I keep calling him Toko. It's Taka. It's Taka. Taka the G.
We naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celestia Ludenberg, which we still don't know her real name. What the hell is going on here? Wow, that's new. We got some animations now.
Sorry, you lose.
We win these!
Lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
Oh my god.
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Her last name is Yasuhiro. Her real name is Taiko. Oh, alright. So I'll just refer to her as that.
So,
Taiko.
finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
So this was literally a gamble. She was literally killing people for money. This is her. I didn't do the best, did I? Oh, actually I didn't do... No, I did pretty bad. Oh no, I did pretty good actually. Okay. 89? Yo, that's pretty good.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay.
Bro, I love Celeste. She was such a great character, bro. I can't believe she did this. Bro, I was even trying to get closer to her in the free time events.
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's basic formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Teiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. Bro, I thought she was such a cool character as well. Like, just her style and everything. And like her dark, cold facade.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit a murder. I'm sure she relied on her specific specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree. Then did you use, you know... I knew you'd figure out Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Alternate ego. The computer AI. Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Oh, he still doesn't know about it. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one who got stolen. That's right.
I see.
And you used to drag Hifumi around to plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. Is it about what was stolen? I know who did it. What?
are you okay
It was
with
Taka. He stole it. What?
So
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found for the digital camera, I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say
What?
As for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
And then he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone, so I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't even express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target. Escape? You know what I mean? Taka is gonna try and kill you. What?
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself. That bastard. Bastard.
Honestly,
Can we allow him with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She.
swear!
I have to save her.
actually,
Then would you like to join me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. Huh? I have devised a way to reclaim what he had stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect the item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it.
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm glad your stupidity passed my every expectation. Life must have been pretty tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what did Hifumi suppose to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead when someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, just barely held on. And he really believed that. Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to him, to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed that the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death. So he had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point in my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's not an issue. I simply did everything in my power to win. Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far? Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began here, my only thought has been escape. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here. Obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get it out. Every day was fresh torture. And you know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
It was all for that dream. And it was all for this dream of yours. To live in a European castle. A castle? I had to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was gonna make them all dress up as vampires and satisfy my every need. Hey, we can't complain with that, okay? She had a motive, and it's a pretty good one. I'm kidding. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfect aesthetic world of decadence.
this is fine.
Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. With my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I go right to the edge, but unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I? You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your friends for it? Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
You understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? Huh? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious, and that's why you're not scared.
Yes.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then I think I would like to come back as Mary Tonet. You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then, and when she did it, it looked like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie, and that weak fake smile is what betrayed her. You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The blackened disturbed the peace and must pay the price. No, then
Prepared a very special punishment.
for the ultimate gambler. Let's give it everything we've got. Punishment time, yeah.
Let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for?
She's talking normally
I don't
now.
think I ever saw it that way. Which is why, actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
I don't know if I'm sad right now. She did such horrible things. but I really was a fan of her character. And as I said before, I don't think we should judge villains based off real life morals, because in video games you should judge a villain for like how evil they are, how well they do their job. But she was a straight up moron at the end. As a character, I'd put her like A tier, but when she went to her twisted evil side, I'd do like probably like C tier. I was just... Okay, let's see this execution though. Are they gonna burn her alive? They're actually gonna burn her alive. Nah. That's... Yes. That's straight up torture. Is she scared? She's not even scared. Look at her. What the hell is that? Why is there a fire truck there? What is this? I know this is supposed to be sad. That was just so goofy all of a sudden. I feel like that's not the worst one though. She thought that she was gonna have to go through this painful process, and then all of her worries just snapped done like that. I think that might have actually... Yeah, that one... Yeah. That one wasn't the worst we've seen. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world and more people had to die. You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives. Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation. What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here. You're the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is. But the reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. As long as you're gonna make us keep going through this, what do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of a key type object from Celeste? So what's the deal with that? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do to me? What?
hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? What?
How exciting.
What's going on? Oh man, oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean? Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
so
Most likely, is the key to one of the dressing room lockers. Huh? What? Then that means Celeste probably hid it there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm gonna go all alone from here. Everyone else, head back to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I meant. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing has just drawn more attention to us.
Bye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya. It's up to you now.
Yo.
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means? Yeah, it means exactly what you think it means. In fact, I think the same thing. I think, what do you call it? After Sayaka died, it became about Makoto and Kyoko now. That's exactly what I think is happening. Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I try to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed towards the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone. Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then,
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon, maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my very best, so please, just a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you going to try and do here all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me? Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation, this time you disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too? No, I believe you. You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a real story, and well, it was almost kind of unbelievable. I decided to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went to action. Hold on, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, I've been playing over for like just over, I think, yeah, just over 3 hours. So I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, I'm really starting to get into this. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash subscribe, and I'm back for now.